Dana, what time is it? What time is it, Dana? Please tell these guys.
It's Tony time.
I had to kind of think about like how inspirational the stuff that we do in the UFC is. It's not just myself, it's the UFC and what we do inside there. And never really sat there and thought about, you know, the wins, losses, or the trophies or anything like that. I've always just been compete.
Tony Ferguson masih kecewa karena ia dan Khabib Nurmagomedov tidak pernah bisa saling beradu pukulan di dalam oktagon. Pertarungan kelas ringan yang sangat ditunggu-tunggu ini telah tercatat dalam buku sejarah seni bela diri campuran sebagai pertandingan yang paling dikutuk sepanjang masa. Dijadwalkan untuk berlaga dalam 5 kesempatan berbeda, satu dan lain hal membuat Nurmagomedov versus Ferguson dibatalkan. 2 kali diantaranya terkait dengan cedera, dan yang kelima dan terakhir terjadi karena pandemi COVID-19. Pada akhirnya, Ferguson bertarung melawan Justin Gaethje untuk memperebutkan gelar interim kelas ringan pada bulan Mei 2020, di mana kemenangan beruntun Tony Ferguson berakhir melalui KO pada ronde kelima. Justin Gaethje kemudian bertarung melawan raja kelas ringan yang tak terbantahkan, Khabib Nurmagomedov, dalam pertarungan yang merupakan laga pensiunnya dan berhasil mengalahkan Justin Gaethje. Tony Ferguson yang kini berusia 39 tahun telah kalah dalam 5 laga beruntun sejak ia berhadapan dengan The Highlight. Dalam wawancara dengan The MMA Hour, Tony Ferguson menjelaskan bahwa ada bagian yang hilang dari dirinya saat Khabib Nurmagomedov pensiun.
I love competing. I love competing against these international fighters. That's one of the biggest things that I love to do. Chasing after Khabib every once in a while, and the McNuggets, obviously, that got old really fast. Once Khabib retired and that kind of fucking went everything, the energy level and everything off the training for that fucking dude. But there's still tiramisu Tuesdays and McNugget Mondays. So maybe once these guys grow some balls, I'll come back to the game. And I know when Khabib left, a little part of me left with that. Kind of sucked a little bit because we've always had that I don't want to say negative energy, but that hype that was built around that. And then when that disappeared and the pandemic hit and fucking team left, and then just a whole bunch, there was nothing else left for me kind of, except what I told myself is I wanted to compete. I wanted to compete enough so that way maybe possibly win or lose Khabib would come back.
Sementara Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson tidak pernah dimaksudkan untuk berada di dalam oktagon, El Kukui, julukannya itu, mendiskusikan bagaimana mereka hampir berseteru sebagai pelatih dalam musim terbaru The Ultimate Fighter.
And we almost coached on The Ultimate Fighter, the season where Chandler and McGregor coached. We were verbally agreed to have coached, and a couple months, I think that was like in November, and then a couple months passed and he didn't even go corner Makhachev, which is one thing. And so he had a lot of different things going on in his life where he had to kind of second guess himself and not want to come back. So that was like another bummer. I was like, fuck, okay, really? What I want to do is I do want to coach a season. I really do. I'm a great coach. I know I'm a great coach because I've had great coaching. I've listened to all my coaches. I still keep in contact with most of my coaches, even my old football coach from when I first started football.
Kejadian tersebut membuat Ferguson mengaku marah dan frustasi setelah semua yang telah ia lakukan untuk mencoba membuat laga tersebut berlangsung seperti yang seharusnya. Namun, Ferguson tahu bahwa ia harus melakukan beberapa perubahan dan meninggalkan beberapa hal, termasuk kemarahan dan rasa frustasi tersebut.
And so, I had to find myself and kind of, like I said, let go of a couple things because, I mean, anger is not one thing you want to keep holding on to. You know, and then that frustration that comes with it when you don't have that ability to take care of business or to make that amend.
Dalam laga berikutnya, Tony Ferguson tidak akan menyerah tanpa perlawanan.
Can I ask, what are your thoughts on Paddy Pimblett?
I'm not going to say he's a fat fuck. Just kidding. No, so Patrick, you're talking about Patrick. I call him Patrick.
Okay.
Same thing when I call him Nathan. He's a good fighter. He's long, rangy, lanky. He likes to put on a show. Kind of mouthy. Obviously, he's English. I think he used to fight at 145, 55er. tall kind of guy, good submission specialist, very beatable. He's on a 6-fight win streak. The last fight that he had against Jared Gordon, everybody says that he ended up losing. Tonight, I'm actually going to be watching that fight. Just been watching a couple highlights of him. Very beatable guy. 6-fight win streak versus a 6-loss losing streak, which is fucked up. But I hold a couple records in the UFC now, and I would like to start that back up. That's for sure.
Mantan juara interim kelas ringan yang terperosok dalam 6 kekalahan beruntun akan berusaha untuk kembali ke jalur kemenangan saat ia berhadapan dengan bintang baru kelas ringan, Paddy Pimblett, sebagai bagian dari ajang UFC 296 di Las Vegas.
And so could you tell us, it was 2 Fridays ago, out of nowhere, Dana White announces Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett, December 16th, the last pay-per-view of 2023. And this isn't one that people were talking, like rumors, whisper, like this one came out of nowhere. It was like an atomic bomb out of nowhere. Could you tell us, from your perspective, how did this come about?
I believe in good matchmaking. This is a good fight for both of us. I believe that opportunities exist when we create them. I've always said that. Sean Shelby, Hunter, and Dana, I forget the other guy's name. McMahon, yes. They know what they're doing, dude. I mean, they've been doing this for so long for me. I know that I'm a fan favorite. I know I'm the main event for this card. I don't even fucking know who else is fighting. Like, I really don't. I'm pulling in all the fans. I'm going to be pulling in a lot of ticket sales for this thing. And that's the coolest shit. When you got like 18 to 20,000 fans screaming your fucking name and listening to your song, you just hear the beat and everybody's bumping their heads and they're just amped up. That's the kind of shit that you want to have. That's the kind of fighters that you want to be able to present. And I know Paddy's got the same kind of thing over there. But, man, I think it's a good fight. I'm ready to go out there and I'm ready to win. I'm ready to go for that finish. I haven't had a finish in a very long time. I'm due, that's for sure. And I really want to win. I'm not wishing, I'm making it happen. I really want to win.
Mantan Presiden UFC yang kini menjabat sebagai CEO UFC, Dana White pun sudah siap untuk melepas kepergian El Cucuy jika ia kalah dari Pimblett. Namun, Tony Ferguson masih ingin bertarung. Hal ini diungkapkan melalui wawancaranya dengan ESPN.
I'm not ready to retire. Retiring was never my thought process. I've been digging deep, man. I really dug deep to what I really needed to do. Found myself emotionally and learned how to smile again, especially in this sport. Especially after 6 losses, you would think that you would just give up, go hide, and be depressed and go sleep all the time and do all this other shit that a lot of people would do. I mean, I've seen these guys retire off of like maybe 2 fucking fight losses and say they don't have it anymore or whatever the fuck. I'm like look at them and I'm just like, geez, old Pete's, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, slap yourself around a little bit and get back on the drawing board. You know what I mean? I got all these things, these people like putting all these ideas in my head. Hey, you need to retire. You need to retire. You need to retire. It never fazed me to want to retire. Like, I don't want to retire. It's not in my thought process. It's not about like getting cut. It's not about doing all this stuff. It's about competing. And what I did was I started competing without, 1, having fun, and 2, really giving 100% into my training. And I thought I did. But that means that I have to be coaching. I have to become a student again. I have to ask for help. Only thing that was in my thought process is get your fucking shit in the gear. Do what you have to do. Train the way you fucking need to train. Like, quit fucking horsing around. Like, quit trying to help so many fucking people and help yourself get to where you fucking need to be so that way you can help other people. And that really put myself in gear. And like I said, it's not easy doing what we do inside that cage. It takes a lot of fucking balls, but we don't have the only occupation where it takes balls. So I'm blessed to be able to do what I do. And like I said, it's never been a thought in my head that to retirement. I've been competing for 35 years, Ariel. I don't know anything different but to win and to lose. Or not lose, but I know how to lose. Losing is not, I don't like to lose. I fucking hate losing. But I do know how to lose. I don't like to be a sore loser, but I know how to get back on my bike and I know how to get going forward.
Sebuah kemenangan atas Pimblett tak diragukan lagi akan memberi Ferguson kesempatan kedua dalam kehidupan olahraga tarungnya. Tidak mengherankan jika El Cucuy telah memiliki rencana pasca melawan Pimblett. yang mencakup rivalitas yang telah berlangsung lama melawan mantan juara divisi kelas ringan, Conor McGregor.
You know, I'm gonna be real. I love fighting internationals, which is cool. I love it. You know, going after Khabib for a long time and going after McNuggets. You know, I still don't want to shake the fucker's hand. He's still fat in my book. Conor's still a fucking little bitch too. But at the end of the day, there's another day, the next day. So that's preparing for whatever's going to be coming next. This is about as close as it's going to get for right now. So as soon as we get through this dude, we'll go after Conor. Get excited on the dotted line and get through USADA. I've been competing for 35 years. I am not even close to being done. What it's going to take is a great team that got me to where when I got my championship belt, my intern, when I got that championship belt, I had a great team. But holding on to certain things sometimes can be very detrimental to yourself, which sometimes you just got to let go. Sometimes you have to let go and hold on to the things that hold on to you very tight. And that goes faith, family, and friends.
Sekian informasi yang dapat Dual Sport sampaikan. Jangan lupa like, comment, and subscribe.